So sanctify the dream is really a couple of words that says, let's bring the highest and best that we can bring through into this, which we call the dream now. It's your dream, it's my dream, kind of coincides. So yeah, we're dreaming this dream together. And I think we've all discussed this possibility that when we have 8 or more, not really clear why 8's the number, although 8 is always been such a powerful manifestation number. And I happen to be an 8. So there you go. So thank you all for joining today. I want to go back a little bit. Wasn't planning on doing it last week, but there was a number of yeses. So I jumped in and said, I don't care, let's do it. So Sunday of last week and Monday, we got this absolutely gorgeous technique that I have continued to use. My best place to use these things is on the tennis court, because that's when you have to react, and that's where the ego, and you're playing with someone and all of that. And so I experiment in those kind of situations because I'm with other people. So the idea here is you take you envision a beautiful milky quartz pebble, we'll say, and you infuse it with love, love, love. If you want, you can infuse it with love, 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 love. That's 7D. D, love. And you drop it down through your central channel, and it hits this heart area, and it ripples out like a pond. It's a waveform on the quantum that you're allowing to move out through your field. I like to feel like it's moving from the heart, but it can move from anywhere in your body, from the center out. The reason I like the heart is because I think we're all still needing to work on our personal story, which is energetically looks to me like it's stored behind the heart and then into the shadow. The shadow body is behind us. 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet. It depending on how deep you are into it. So dropping down, watching the ripples go out, and allowing them to go out 5 feet, 10 feet, 35 feet, 50 feet in all directions is what we're talking about here. Sanctifying the dream. Our personal history and our personal story that we drag around is helping to formulate your dream in this dream. So it behooves all of us for 2 reasons. One, our own personal happiness. The more we can ripple love, love, love through ego situations that remind us of our personal story, maybe jiggle our personal history. The difference is those histories, those things that have happened to us that shaped us, and stories of things that we carry around, we're attached to as an excuse. Well, you know, so-and-so made fun of me in 4th grade. I'm going to carry that around to the end of my days. These are things that behoove us in our work for the planet to let that love, love, love. It's the ginormous healer. It's amazing. Okay, I'm going to talk a little tiny bit more and then we're going to proceed. So we had, as many of you know, a tremendously hot day here. It was like 105 at the beach. It's always 25 degrees less there. It's super hot everywhere. And this is, this is the product of all of us humans dreaming this dream, wanting what we want. And I intuitively feel that we have the power to make some shifts here. So my intention personally, and when I work with my yoga group, I mentioned this maybe to some of you a couple of weeks ago, we did one for rain. I don't even know if we had 5 people, 7 people. And the next morning, it rained over my house. The street was wet and my car was wet. Okay, so we have that power. And I've been really calling in the rain now. Unfortunately, we have a weather pattern that's spinning, anything that comes in out over to Eastern California, Arizona, et cetera. So they're getting monsoon floods. We need to shift that around so we get that, what we call the Pineapple Express, and then it rotates and comes up the coast with moisture. Okay. So we're going to have some fun about that. Just as an experiment, we're not attached. We're not attached to outcome. Okay. We're just offering that as a balance, Now I will show you. So this particular mudra, Fati, is for manifestation. So you'll see those fingertips pointing down, pointing out. So the wrists kind of are working towards being at right angles. Okay, but we can also do it this way. We kind of be intuitive. This way, this way. Today we're going to be doing it this way. And we're going to be doing, here's my right hand, here's my left hand. We're going to do these slight counter. We're going to just take that big system that's out there that's going like this. Okay. And we're going to just gently give it a little tiny shift to balance, to balance, to balance. Interestingly enough, this time of year is finally when the water gets warm here. I got in that ocean yesterday. It was freezing, which means that La Nina was, it was even colder than 2 weeks ago. So we want El Nino in a very balanced and gentle way to come forth, find the right places to dump. We got a few lakes here that need some filling up. Run off into the streams. We don't need any calamitous flooding anywhere, but to now say, let's create some balance with the clockwise and the counterclockwise, okay? So just on your own, put your hands up. And first what you do is you just kind of slightly pulse them out. And as you do, feel your avatar or Fati becoming available to you. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to feel into all of us so that I can just, if someone needs assistance, I can do a hookup here. Okay, good. I feel you all have it. Okay, now I just got a message. We're going to go back we're going to do Chaya. And Chaya is to create a field. So one hand spins clockwise and goes towards the chest. The other spins counterclockwise and goes on top of what would be our right hands. So right hand, chest, left hand on top. And so we're going to do a meditation where we create a beautiful tetrahedron, just like it's like a pyramid, but it's all triangles. And one points up and one points down. And so we're going to do that first. And then we're going to end this first, Fati second, and then we're going to end with Sanat Kumara. Now, fortunately for us, everyone, we do have Sanat Kumara with us today in the form of someone holding that avatar frequency, as we have someone holding Chaya. So bless you for being here. I know Fati person has moved on to having to attend to her life. I can easily hold it. So we have the avatar presences strongly here with us. So let us begin our meditation. And there's Chaya and the hands right and left. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your highest and best to this moment. Be in love, love, love. Direct it inward. And let it ripple forth. Imbuing this icy grid, this icy addition to the quantum field. We're going to imbue it with our absolute true power. Absolute true power. Breathe your way into our field. Love, love, love. Mhm. Good. We're assembling quite nicely today. Congruently. And the right hand now kind of shifts slightly to the right, just like shift, shift. It's a very tiny movement. It's a spin, shift, shift. And here we say, as we do this, we say, I am law. So as we work together, linked to the highest good, our word is law. I am intent. Intent is the thought forms we contribute to the grid today. And I am truth. We speak truth. I am. So these are the three sides of this triangular pyramid or tetrahedron. Spinning that, that is pointing upwards, that one. And spinning clockwise. And allowing that to keep spinning, we now place our attention on a triangular pyramid or tetrahedron pointing downward. As our left hand spins slightly to the left or counterclockwise. I am power. I am vibration. And I am creation. Now we intersect both of these together. The right one is pointing up, the left one is pointing downwards, but they're spinning opposite directions, creating a beautiful field. The union of the opposites to make the powerful whole. And here we think of and link with Gaia. In fact, we do the Gaia meditation. Lace your fingers together. Bring your thumbs together, make a heart, place that at your breastbone. And Gaia, we link with you for the good of all. For the good of all, Gaia. And we pulse, pulse, pulse. And we actively contribute higher and higher vibration to you, Gaia, to assist and to cooperate with your upgrade. And the love, love, love as the predominant pulse of the planet. That predominant pulse affecting all material here, even plastic. But definitely all living beings and creatures. And we link with you, Gaia. Our very deep and sincere wish for the shift and wish and hope and pray and intend balance, balance, balance. And now palms and fingertips extending up to the sky. And we call forth now the power of manifestation with clear intent for rain, rain, rain in perfect distribution, particularly on the coast, moving it from the east part of the west to the western shores. Now participating in that offshore area in the Pacific, spinning, spinning, spinning. We spin it and moderate it counterclockwise. counterclockwise, counterclockwise. And even spin your body just a bit to the left. There we go. Feel your way into it. Intending. And now creational frequency coming through. Creational energy from our intent, from our power as avatars, but from Gaia. Bring it up through your feet. Bring it up through your feet. This creational frequency. Interacting with the elements, the elementals, the actual elements of the earth. And then spin, 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 spin. Easing it up, easing it up, easing it up, just encouraging, intending. Using the breath. Love, love, love. There you go. The love really helps. Love, love, love. The elementals say, that's what we're looking for. A little love, love, love. Lovely. Shift is occurring now. Using the breath to empower that creational force coming up through you. Synthesizing the new deal. Working together with what is, how this dream has found itself. Respectfully submitting, harmonizing shifts and changes. There we go. Good. Good. Now, cohesion. So as we put the blueprint in, the intention, the blueprint, now we actually are going to supersede the controller's grid. I'm moving it out of the way. Thank you very much. And we're going to focus on that 5D grid, which is elongated hexagonal, kind of like a double terminated crystal. We're going to focus on that grid. And there's a little bit of a tug and a pull. We're allowing for that. And we're also letting a ripple move around the globe to other areas of extreme flooding and extreme drought, and just saying, here we go. We're experimenting here, but here's some good juju. Here's some good juju here. There you go. Good. And I'm saying to all of them out there, don't forget to pray with a clear heart for what is needed for the good of all. And now we say the prayer of gratitude for thanking the manifestation for coming into being. Coming into being, coming into being. For the good of all. Love, love, love. power and grace. There we go. Good. Yes. Deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in, and then just like full manifestation of it in place. Okay, now fingertips move towards each other. On the solar plexus, middle fingers touch just barely. Retract all their fingers away, just gently. Place on solar plexus. And we ask that Sanat Kumara particularly come in and assist in orchestration for this shift. Assist in orchestration for this shift. Ra, ra, ra. And a message from Sanat Kumara today. Coming through. Illuminating beings. And I address you in this way as you are on the path, indeed, to your prime illumination. And blessed be. May your illumination spark the illumination of countless others by your mere presence on this most revered place of beingness, Gaia Earth. Remember your breath. Begin to notice discomfort. Begin to notice irritation. Begin to notice grief and sadness, trepidation, fear, anxiety, depression. Begin to notice these elemental aspects, if you will, on a slightly different scale than density. And when you notice them, drop the pebble. And by that, we mean collectively drop the pebble of love, love, love into the midst of the what is of what you are experiencing. And take a deep breath in and allow the ripples to move through that which you are noticing. Allow your body to move as you release your hold on this dream. For yes, there is an attachment and an investment in this dream manifestation. And that attachment is best observed. Engage when necessary. Release and surrender when possible. And when the moment of clarity is attained, ascend. And so I ask you now to look inward into your energy body, into that which you define as you. And nod your head. Yes. And I say unto you, do not allow for insult. It is easy to see how this world manifestation will insult. Instead, ripple. Ripple into the shadow. Ripple into the shadows. Ripple into your shadow. Ripple. Now, in this next moment, bow your head and I extend to you a very particular frequency. A blessing upgrade, if you will. Receive it with your breath. And nod your head to receive. And say yes. 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 I ascribe to the upgrade. Yes, please. And you're not required to do this, by the way. It is there for the upliftment. Yes. And for this next period of time, I will be engaged with this offering here on Mondays so that we may direct your sanctifying intentions. Guided by, shall we say, the off-planet view. And now I leave you to your blessed field. Ra. And I'm guided to say for all of us to assimilate, just have a few moments to assimilate what you perceive and receive. And feel the love still pulsing like a heartbeat. And you are one. You are one. You are. And I have one more insight from observing. When you can have those moments of meditation and you perceive the field, as the observers say, you are one. You are one. Say it several times to link, if you will, with the one. And you can say, I am one. Try both of those. See which one, from the outside looking at your whole field, and this is your field of personal story and history. If you're looking and embracing all of that gestalt, say, and you are one, and then you step into it and you say, I am one. That's the instruction right there. I love it. I'm going to do it all the time. Very, very nice. Unexpected, beautiful. I hear in the very background, you showed up and so did I. Okay, got that. Thank you, SK. Love you. Okay, I'm going to do a namaste and then I'm going to say a few things, but sometimes namaste we end and then blessings to all of you this week for insights, manifestations of pure intent. I thank you all elementals for the bringing of rain to us. We bless all sentient beings on this planet. Namaste.